Hello everyone. In this video, we shall see the meaning of bonus share and the accounting treatment relating to the bonus share in company form of organization. Now, let's look into the meaning. Now, guys, whenever you think of bonus, the first thing what you remember is bonus is something which is free of cost, right? So, if we look into the real meaning here, let's go with the statement. Now, bonus shares are the additional shares which are given to the current shareholders, but they are not expecting a fee from the shareholders, which means the shares which are given are for free of cost. Now, they will come into a ratio. The board of directors and the shareholders will get into a agreement where the ratio of bonus shares are decided upon, and they will declare the bonus share in the meeting by passing a specified resolution as per the requirement. Now, what happens generally is bonus shares. Now, when I say they are not collecting the amount, but still they should show that there is an increase in the capital. Now, the adjustment for this is done through the accumulated earnings or the accumulated reserves which are there on the liability side under reserves and surplus. All the reserves whatever you have on your liability side are nothing but the what do you say, the extra amounts what the organization is having. Yes, so we have profit and loss account, that is the real profit. We have general reserve amount set aside. You may also have securities premium. All these things are the reserves which are there under reserves and surplus. So out of these reserves, whenever there is a bonus issue, there will be a transfer of reserves to the capital. Now, this is also called as capitalization of profit. Now, what happens generally is whenever the bonus is given, the dividends, what they generally do is the earnings, whatever you have, they are not giving dividends, but they are instead giving the bonus. They are satisfying, or they make sure that they are converting the dividend amount whatever they have into the shares aspects. Now, we have certain guidelines which are issued by SEBI and Companies Act. Not every company can issue bonus. There are certain guidelines which companies need to follow to issue bonus. Now, first thing is the bonus need to be authorized by the articles of association. Matlab, there should be an internal rules and regulation book, that is your articles of association is the internal rules and regulations. In that book or in that paper, that you need to make sure that there is a clause which will talk about the bonus. Also, generally what happens is the bonus will always be declared by the shareholders in the general meeting, but the recommendation of the board, number of shares, or the ratio will be decided upon the board. So the recommendation is made by the board, but the authorization is done in the general meeting by the shareholders. Now, no company can go for bonus issue if they have any default in the payment of principal or the interest amount of any deposits or any debts taken or the loans taken. So they should make sure that whatever they are having, the loans or the any payments which need to be made need to be properly accounted for, properly paid on the due date, because if you have any defaults, then your company can't issue the bonus share. Who is telling? We have a guidelines, SEBI and the Companies Act, and the company should also make sure that they have no default in the statutory payments and statutory dues which are pending to the employees. Now, you have gratuity or EPF. We should make sure the certain amount is kept aside, or the arrangements need to be done properly, because if you are not paying it or if you have any default, then your company is not eligible to go for the bonus issue. Then, if you have any partly paid up shares, then you should convert partly paid up shares into fully paid up shares, and then only you can issue freshly issue fully paid up bonus shares. which also means if there are any outstanding shares on the date of allotment, we should make sure that that outstanding amount which on the date of allotment of the bonus, we should make sure that the shares which we already have are fully paid up. Now reserves created by revaluation of assets, matlab if we have any reserve which is created, revaluation reserve which is created. Now revaluation reserve is only the appreciation of the asset. You can't issue bonus or use revaluation reserve for issuing bonus share. These are the important things. Now when I say bonus is of two types. Bonus issue can be made in two types. One is you are converting partly paid up shares into fully paid up through the issue of bonus. Let's say already the company has called 8 rupees and the face value is 10. So the company has already called 8 rupees. Okay. Now out of this out of this 10 rupees, because 8 rupees is paid, the 2 rupees has not been called up. Now what company can decide is the 2 rupees can also be issued as bonus, wherein in this process you are converting the partly paid up shares into fully paid up. After doing this, you can fully issue the fully paid up fresh bonus share. So basically we have two types of bonus. One is the issue of bonus for converting partly paid up shares into fully paid up. Then you have is issue of fully paid up bonus shares. Two types. Now we have separate journal entries for that and separate journal entries for this. So let's look into the reserves part. As I already told you, we are utilizing the reserves for issue of bonus. Now for converting partly paid up shares into fully paid up, the following reserves, that is general reserve, your P&L account, your capital reserve which is being realized in cash, and if you have any balance in the redemption or debenture redemption reserve. Remember, debenture redemption reserve can be only used only after redemption of the debentures. Matlab, if you have any pending amount which is there still in the debenture redemption reserve, you can utilize such amount for the issue of bonus for converting partly paid up into fully paid up. Now on the other hand, if I have to talk about the fully paid up bonus share, now you have two extra things which I have highlighted in the red color, that is security premium collected in cash and capital redemption reserve. Understand one thing guys, out of securities premium and the capital redemption reserve, you can only issue fully paid up bonus shares. You are not supposed to issue conversion of bonus to converting partly paid up shares into fully paid up. All the other reserves are similar. Matlab the general reserve, P&L account, capital reserve and the debenture redemption reserve will hold good even for the issue of fully paid up bonus shares. But other than these four, if you can also utilize securities premium which is collected in cash and capital redemption reserve exclusively for fully paid up bonus shares. Also, when I have to come to the journal entries part, for converting partly paid up shares into fully paid up, you have basically three journal entries. The first journal entry is for transfer of reserves to the bonus to shareholders account. Now when I say transfer of reserves, what are you doing? Reserves generally has credit balance. To transfer, you need to now debit it. So the entry goes like this: reserves account debit to bonus to shareholders. Now the second entry, whatever you are seeing, is for the due for making final call due. As I explained you, we are issuing the bonus for the final call which was not made by the company. So we should make sure that we are as in adjusting the bonus whatever you have towards your final call. For doing that, you are first expected to write a due entry, that is your share final call account debit to share capital account. Now after that, the third entry whatever you see is the adjustment entry. From here you are adjusting the bonus to shareholders, whatever bonus you have, towards your final call. That is the reason you have bonus to shareholders account debit to share final call. So you are adjusting the bonus account towards your final call. I repeat, the first one is the transfer entry, reserves to bonus to shareholders account. The second entry is making your final call due, because here you are converting your partly paid up shares into fully paid up. And last one is your adjustment entry, where you are adjusting your bonus to your share final call. Afterwards, now your journal entries for issue of fully paid up bonus shares, it's very simple. You have only two. One is the transferring reserves to bonus to shareholder. It is as good as the earlier one. You have no change, that is you are transferring reserves to bonus to shareholders account. Now from bonus to shareholders account, you are expected to transfer to your share capital account. These are the two entries. Thank you guys.